Welcome back my YouTube channel Mystery Coins TV, the place where hidden treasures come to life and small coins reveal big stories. Today we are diving into a fascinating piece of history that many people overlook, a simple coin that could be worth a fortune. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that looks ordinary at first glance, but could actually be worth up to $1.8 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Stay with me, because this 1978 South Africa 1 Rand coin has a story that might completely change how you look at your spare change. The South African 1 Rand coin was first introduced in 1961, marking an important time in the country's history when South Africa became a republic. By 1978, the coin had already become a strong symbol of national identity and economic stability. The 1978 1 Rand coin is made primarily of silver, giving it both intrinsic and collectible value. Its weight, shine, and durability made it stand out among circulating coins of its time. That on one side of the coin, you will find the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a historical figure known for establishing the first European settlement in South Africa. His image gives the coin a deep historical connection. That on the reverse side, the coin typically features the South African coat of arms along with the denomination 1 Rand. The design is clean, powerful, and reflects the country's heritage and pride. But what makes the 1978 1 Rand coin truly special is not just its design. It's the rare versions and minting errors that collectors are constantly searching for. Some coins from 1978 were minted in limited quantities or contain unique variations, such as slight differences in engraving, alignment, or metal composition. These small details can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. Collectors around the world are always on the lookout for coins in perfect or near-perfect condition. Coins that have never been circulated, also known as uncirculated coins, are especially valuable. Now let's talk about the value, because this is where things get really exciting. While many 1978 1 Rand coins may only be worth a modest amount, rare specimens in exceptional condition have been valued at up to $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.8 million for a single coin. This kind of value usually comes from a combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Imagine finding such a coin in an old collection, a forgotten drawer, or even inherited from a family member. Stories like these are what make coin collecting so thrilling. Many collectors remember the first time they discovered a rare coin. It's a moment of pure excitement, curiosity, and sometimes disbelief. That's the magic of this hobby. If you want to check whether you own a valuable 1978 1 Rand coin, start by examining its condition. Look for sharp details, minimal scratches, and a strong shine. Next, pay attention to any unusual features. Even the smallest variation can make a big difference in value. It's always a good idea to compare your coin with verified images from trusted sources. Another important step is getting your coin professionally graded. Experts can confirm its authenticity and condition, which can significantly increase its market value. The global coin market continues to grow, with collectors constantly searching for rare pieces like the 1978 1 Rand coin's history. This coin, 1977 1 Rand coin from South Africa. This coin is more than currency. It represents a unique era, rich culture, and remarkable craftsmanship that collectors admire around the world. The 1 Rand coin was first introduced in 1961 when South Africa transitioned to a decimal currency system. By 1977, the coin had already gained popularity for its elegant design and durable composition, making it a favorite among collectors and historians. The 1977 1 Rand coin was minted during a significant historical period. The nation was undergoing political and economic developments, and coins like this served as everyday tools while quietly reflecting the identity of the country. On the obverse side, the coin features the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a key historical figure associated with the early European settlement in South Africa. His image symbolizes the colonial heritage and historical roots of the nation. The reverse side of the coin showcases the iconic springbok antelope, a national symbol of South Africa. The graceful design captures motion and strength, making the coin visually appealing and instantly recognizable. The coin was typically struck in silver during earlier years, although later issues shifted toward nickel compositions. The 1977 version is especially admired for its detailed engraving and solid feel, which highlights the quality of minting at the time. Collectors often appreciate the fine details, including the clean lettering, precise rim, and balanced layout. These features contribute to the coin's long-lasting appeal and collectible value. Another interesting aspect of the 1977 1 Rand coin is its connection to everyday life. Millions of these coins circulated widely, passing through countless hands, each with its own untold story. The coin's condition plays a major role in its value. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition are significantly more desirable, often attracting serious collectors willing to invest in pristine examples. Rarity also influences demand. While many 1977 coins were produced, high-grade specimens or special mint variations are far less common, increasing their interest among enthusiasts. The design itself reflects a blend of tradition and national pride. The Springbok, in particular, has been a long-standing emblem in South African culture and even appears in sports symbolism. Over time, coins like the 1977 1 Rand have become historical artifacts. They offer a glimpse into the economic and cultural landscape of South Africa during the late 20th century. For numismatists, this coin is a reminder of how currency can preserve history. Each detail, from the portrait to the lettering, tells a story that goes beyond its face value. Collectors around the world continue to search for well-preserved examples. Auctions and private sales often feature these coins, sometimes reaching impressive prices depending on rarity and condition. The global interest in South African coins has grown steadily. Enthusiasts appreciate their unique designs, historical significance, and connection to African heritage. This coin also serves as a great entry point for new collectors. Its availability makes it accessible, while its history adds depth to any collection. Now let's talk about value. In exceptional cases, a rare and perfectly preserved 1977 1 Rand coin can reach an estimated value of up to $1.6 million in elite collector markets, depending on condition, rarity, and demand. However, it is important to understand that most circulated coins will have a much lower value. The highest prices are usually reserved for rare variations or coins with extraordinary grading. Proper storage is essential for maintaining value. Keeping coins in protective cases and away from moisture helps preserve their original condition and shine. This coin 1977 South Africa 1 Rand coin's history. This coin 1975 1 Rand coin from South Africa. This coin is not just currency, but a symbol of a nation's heritage, artistry, and economic story. The 1 Rand coin was introduced in 1961 when South Africa became a republic. By 1975, the coin had already gained recognition for its strong design and high-quality minting. It reflected both tradition and modern identity. The 1975 issue belongs to a period when South Africa's coinage was transitioning in style and material. These coins were struck with precision, often using nickel or silver, depending on the version, making them attractive to collectors. That on the obverse side of the coin, you will find a portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, an important historical figure associated with the early colonial history of South Africa. His image became a defining feature of many Rand coins during this era. The reverse side displays the national symbol, along with the denomination 1 Rand. The design is simple yet elegant, reflecting the country's identity and pride. The fine engraving gives the coin a timeless appearance. Collectors admire the 1975 1 Rand coin for its craftsmanship. The edges are well-defined, and the inscriptions are clear, showing the high standards of the South African mint during the 1970s. Another interesting aspect is the bilingual inscriptions. South Africa used both English and Afrikaans on its coins, which adds cultural depth and uniqueness to each piece. The 1975 coin also represents a time of economic significance. During this period, South Africa had a strong mining industry, especially gold, which influenced its currency system and coin production. Condition plays a major role in the value of this coin. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition are much more desirable among collectors and can command higher prices in the market. Mint marks and variations are also important. Some rare versions of the 1975 1 Rand coin may have subtle differences that increase their collectible value significantly. The historical context adds even more interest. The 1970s were a complex time in South Africa's history, and coins from this era serve as small but powerful reminders of that period. Many collectors around the world seek South African coins because of their unique designs and historical importance. The 1 Rand series is especially popular. The weight and size of the coin give it a solid feel, making it enjoyable to hold and examine. This physical quality adds to its appeal for both beginners and experienced collectors. Over time, fewer high-quality examples remain available. This scarcity contributes to the increasing demand and value of well-preserved coins from 1975. That authentication is very important. Serious collectors always verify the originality of rare coins through experts or grading services to ensure their investment is genuine. Now let's talk about the value. While common versions of the 1975 1 Rand coin may be affordable, rare and exceptional specimens have been reported with astonishing values that in rare cases. A perfectly preserved or unique version of the 1975 1 Rand coin can reach an estimated value of up to $1.5 million, depending on rarity, condition, and collector demand. This incredible value makes the coin not just a collectible, but also a potential investment. It shows how historical items can grow in worth over time. If you have one of these coins, it is worth examining carefully. Look for details, condition, and any unique features that could increase its value. This coin 1 Rand 1975 South Africa coins history. The 1971 1 Rand coin from South Africa. This coin is more than just currency. It represents a moment in time, a story of craftsmanship, and a symbol of a nation's evolving identity. The 1 Rand coin was first introduced in 1961. The same year South Africa became a republic. By 1971, the coin had already established itself as an important part of daily transactions, widely recognized and respected across the country. The 1971 issue holds special significance among collectors due to its historical placement in the early years of the Rand currency system. It reflects the economic and political environment of the era, making it a meaningful collectible today. Crafted with precision, the coin was minted using high-quality materials. Most 1971 1 Rand coins were struck in nickel, giving them durability and a distinctive silver-like appearance that has helped many survive in good condition over time. On the obverse side of the coin, you will find a detailed portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a historical figure associated with the early European settlement in South Africa. His image is finely engraved, showcasing the skill of the mint artisans. The reverse side features the denomination 1 Rand, along with the year 1971, surrounded by elegant design elements that reflect the artistic standards of the time. The clean layout makes it easy to identify and visually appealing. Coins like this were produced by the South African Mint, an institution known for its excellence in coin production and attention to detail. Their work has contributed to South Africa's strong reputation in the world of numismatics. During the early 1970s, South Africa's economy was undergoing changes, and coins such as the 1 Rand played a vital role in everyday commerce. They were used by millions of people for transactions, from markets to major businesses. What makes the 1971 1 Rand coin particularly interesting today is its growing appeal among collectors worldwide. As time passes, fewer well-preserved examples remain, increasing its rarity and desirability. Collectors often look for coins in mint or near-mint condition. Factors such as luster, sharpness of detail, and absence of scratches can significantly impact the coin's value in the collector's market. Another aspect that adds to the coin's charm is its historical connection. Owning a 1971 1 Rand coin is like holding a piece of South African history, a tangible link to the past that tells a unique story. The coin's design also reflects a blend of cultural and historical influences. From the portrait on the obverse to the typography on the reverse, every detail carries meaning and purpose. In recent years, interest in vintage coins has grown significantly. Collectors and investors alike are seeking out coins like the 1971 1 Rand as part of their collections or as long-term assets. Condition grading plays a key role in determining value. Coins are carefully examined and rated based on their state of preservation, which helps buyers and sellers agree on fair pricing. Some rare variations or exceptionally well-preserved examples of the 1971 1 Rand coin have attracted significant attention at auctions, highlighting their importance in the numismatic world. The story of this coin is not just about money. It is about history, craftsmanship, and the passage of time. Each coin carries marks of its journey, making every piece unique. For collectors, finding a 1971 1 Rand coin in excellent condition can be a rewarding experience. It is a treasure that combines beauty, history, and rarity. Now let us talk about value. In exceptional cases, rare and perfectly preserved examples of the 1971 South Africa 1 Rand coin have been associated with astonishing valuations, reaching up to $1.8 million in specialized markets and private collections, making it a highly sought-after piece. This extraordinary potential value adds excitement to the world of coin collecting, inspiring enthusiasts to search for hidden gems in old collections and forgotten places, whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning. Your journey. This coin 1971 South Africa 1 Rand coin history. This coin 1969 South Africa 1 Rand coin. A piece that carries both cultural depth and collector interest. The 1 Rand coin of 1969 belongs to an important period in South African monetary history. The Rand currency itself was introduced in 1961, replacing the South African pound when the country became a republic. This transition marked a new economic identity, and coins like the 1969 1 Rand became symbols of that transformation. The 1969 1 Rand coin was struck in silver, which already gives it intrinsic value. During this era, many countries still used precious metals in their circulating coins, making them attractive not only for everyday use, but also for long-term collection and investment. That on the obverse side of the coin, you will find a portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a historical figure associated with the early European settlement in South Africa. His image was commonly used on South African coins of that time, reflecting the country's colonial heritage. The reverse side of the coin features the national coat of arms used during that period. The design is detailed and elegant, showing symbols that represent unity, strength, and heritage. The craftsmanship of the engraving reflects the high standards of minting during the late 1960s. The coin was minted in proof and circulation versions, with proof coins being specially made for collectors. These proof versions are often more valuable because of their sharp details, mirror-like finish, and limited production numbers. The composition of the 1969 1 Rand coin is primarily silver, typically around 80%, with the remaining percentage consisting of copper. This mixture provides durability while maintaining the appeal of a precious metal coin. The diameter and weight of the coin give it a solid and premium feel in hand. Collectors often appreciate not just the historical value, but also the physical presence of such coins, which stand out compared to modern lightweight currency. During 1969, South Africa was going through significant political and economic changes. Coins from this era act as silent witnesses to history, preserving moments in time that are otherwise captured only in books. The mintage numbers of the 1969 1 Rand coin vary, depending on the type. Circulation coins were produced in larger numbers, while proof coins were limited. This difference plays a major role in determining rarity and value today. Condition is one of the most important factors when evaluating this coin. A coin that has been well preserved, with minimal wear and strong details, can be significantly more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. Collectors often grade coins using international standards. A 1969 1 Rand coin in uncirculated or proof condition can achieve high grades, making it highly desirable in the numismatic market. Another factor that adds to the coin's appeal is its historical narrative. Each coin carries the story of the time it was minted, including the economic policies, artistic choices, and national identity of that era. Over the years, the demand for vintage silver coins has increased. This trend has brought more attention to coins like the 1969 1 Rand, especially among new collectors looking for meaningful additions to their collections. The global coin market has also played a role in increasing the visibility of South African coins. Auctions and online platforms have made it easier for collectors to discover and trade rare pieces. Now, speaking about value, the 1969 South Africa 1 Rand coin can vary widely in price, depending on condition, rarity, and demand. While common versions may sell for modest amounts, rare high-grade or proof examples have been reported in exceptional cases to reach values as high as $1.6 million in elite collector markets. It is important to understand that such high values are usually associated with unique conditions, rare variations, or historical significance. Not every coin will reach this level, but the possibility adds excitement for collectors. Authentication is essential when dealing with valuable coins. Experts recommend verifying the coin through professional grading services to ensure its originality and to establish its true market value. Storage also plays a key role in preserving the coin's condition. Keeping the coin in a protective holder, away from moisture and direct handling, helps maintain its quality over time. For collectors and history enthusiasts alike, this coin 1969 South Africa 1 Rand coin history. This coin 1968 South Africa 1 Rand coin. This coin is not just currency, but a symbol of a nation's economic and cultural journey. The 1 Rand coin was first introduced in 1961 when South Africa transitioned to a decimal currency system. By 1968, the coin had already become an important part of daily transactions and national identity. The 1968 issue reflects a time of significant political and economic developments in South Africa. Coins from this era carry both historical and collectible importance, making them highly sought after today. This coin was minted using high-quality silver, which adds intrinsic value beyond its face value. The composition and craftsmanship reflect the minting standards of the time. On the obverse side, the coin features the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a key historical figure in South African history. His image represents the colonial roots of the nation. The reverse side displays the national coat of arms along with the denomination 1 Rand. The design is elegant and carries a strong sense of national symbolism. The edges of the coin are finely milled, which was a common feature for higher value coins. This detail also helped prevent counterfeiting. Collectors value the 1968 1 Rand coin for its historical background, as well as its limited availability in high-grade condition. Coins in mint condition are especially rare. Over time, many of these coins have been lost, melted, or damaged, which further increases the scarcity of well-preserved examples. Grading plays a major role in determining the coin's value. Coins graded as uncirculated or proof condition can reach significantly higher prices in auctions. Another factor influencing value is demand among collectors worldwide. South African coins have gained global recognition in the numismatic community. The 1968 1 Rand coin is often compared with earlier and later issues, but its unique historical context makes it stand out. Experts also examine fine details such as luster, strike quality, and surface preservation when evaluating this coin. Collectors often store such coins in protective cases to maintain their condition and prevent environmental damage. The coin also serves as an educational piece, offering insight into South Africa's monetary evolution and design trends. Many collectors begin their journey with coins like this due to their accessibility and historical depth. The global coin market has seen increasing interest in African currencies, further boosting the appeal of coins like the 1968 1 Rand. In recent years, auction records and private sales have highlighted the rising value of rare coins from this era. Value paragraph. A high-grade 1968 South Africa 1 Rand coin, especially in near-perfect or proof condition, can reach an estimated value of up to $1.5 million in elite collector markets, depending on rarity, condition, and demand. In conclusion, the 1968 1 Rand coin is more than just a piece of metal. It is a window into history. This coin 1 Rand 1967 South Africa coin is part of an important era in South African numismatic history. Introduced just a few years after the Rand currency system began in 1961, this coin reflects a period of national identity and economic transition. This coin was minted in silver, giving it both intrinsic metal value and collectible appeal. The use of silver adds to its shine and durability, making well-preserved pieces especially desirable among collectors. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find a detailed portrait that represents leadership and authority of that era. The design reflects careful craftsmanship, with sharp lines and a dignified appearance. The reverse side showcases a springbok antelope, a national symbol of South Africa. The springbok is known for its grace and speed, symbolizing strength and natural beauty. The inscriptions on the coin include both English and Afrikaans, representing the bilingual culture of the country at that time. This dual-language feature adds cultural significance to the coin. The year 1967 marked continued production of the 1 Rand series, and coins from this year are particularly valued when found in excellent condition. Collectors often look for coins with minimal wear and clear details. The diameter and weight of the coin were standardized, making it recognizable and consistent with earlier issues. Its solid feel gives a sense of authenticity and quality. Coins from this period were struck with precision, but slight variations can occur. These small differences can sometimes increase a coin's rarity and interest among collectors. The 1967 1 Rand coin is not just currency. It is a historical artifact. It tells a story about the nation's economic development and artistic expression during the 1960s that many collectors appreciate this coin for its balance of beauty and history. The combination of silver content and iconic imagery makes it a standout piece. Over the years, fewer high-quality examples have remained in circulation. This has contributed to growing demand in the collector's market. The condition of the coin plays a major role in determining its value. Coins that are uncirculated or nearly perfect can command much higher prices. Authentication is also important. Genuine coins with verified origins are always more desirable and trusted in the market. Collectors often store such coins in protective cases to preserve their shine and prevent damage. Proper storage ensures long-term value. This coin also appeals to investors who are interested in precious metals. Silver coins offer both collectible and material worth. The global coin collecting community continues to show interest in South African coins, especially those from the early Rand period. The 1967 1 Rand coin holds a unique place due to its age, design, and historical context. It represents a blend of art, culture, and economy. Now let's talk about value. In rare cases, a well-preserved 1967 1 Rand coin with exceptional quality and collector demand can reach an estimated value of up to $1.4 million in exclusive markets and private collections. This coin 1967 South Africa 1 Rand coin history. This coin 1 Rand 1966 South Africa coin, a piece that carries history, artistry, and surprising worth. The 1 Rand coin of 1966 was introduced during an important era in South Africa's monetary history. It came just a few years after the country transitioned to a decimal currency system in 1961, replacing the old pound system with rand and cents. This coin represents one of the early issues of the Rand series, making it highly significant for collectors who appreciate the beginnings of modern South African coinage. Coins from this period are often valued for both their age and historical importance. The 1966 1 Rand coin was minted using silver, which adds intrinsic value beyond its face value. The composition typically included 80% silver, giving the coin a distinct shine and weight that collectors admired. On the obverse side of the coin, you will find a portrait of the state president of South Africa at the time. The design reflects authority and national identity, capturing a moment in the country's political timeline. The reverse side features the denomination 1 Rand, along with elegant decorative elements. The simplicity and balance of the design make it visually appealing and easy to recognize among collectors. One of the most interesting aspects of this coin is its craftsmanship. The details on both sides are finely engraved, showing the high-quality minting standards of South Africa during the 1960s. The coin was produced in limited numbers compared to modern circulation coins. This relatively lower mintage contributes to its growing demand among numismatists worldwide. Over time, many of these coins were lost, melted, or damaged, making well-preserved examples even rarer. Condition plays a major role in determining the value of this coin. Collectors often look for coins in uncirculated or near-perfect condition. These coins retain their original luster and sharp details, making them highly desirable in auctions and private sales. Another factor that increases the coin's value is its historical background. The 1960s were a period of major change in South Africa, and coins from this era serve as tangible links to that past. The 1 Rand 1966 coin is also popular because it is part of a series that collectors enjoy completing. Owning a full set of early Rand coins is considered an achievement in the numismatic community. Silver content also plays a role in the coin's appeal. Even if the collectible value fluctuates, the metal itself provides a base level of worth, offering both beauty and investment potential. Some rare variations of the 1966 coin may exist, including differences in mint marks or slight design changes. These variations can significantly increase the coin's rarity and value. The global coin market has seen rising interest in African coins, especially those with silver content and historical significance. This trend has brought more attention to the 1966 1 Rand coin. Professional grading services can authenticate and grade the coin, which helps establish its condition and market value. A certified coin often attracts higher offers from serious collectors. Proper storage is essential to maintain the coin's quality. Keeping it in a protective case prevents scratches, tarnish, and environmental damage that could reduce its value. Now let's talk about the value of this fascinating coin. In exceptional condition and with strong collector demand, the 1 Rand 1966 South Africa coin can reach an estimated value of around $1.3 million in rare cases, especially when tied to unique characteristics or premium grading. This impressive valuation makes it not just a collectible, but also a potential investment piece. However, actual prices may vary depending on market trends, condition, and authenticity. This coin 1 Rand 1966 South Africa coin history. This coin South Africa 1 Rand coin for 1965. This coin is not just currency. It carries a legacy of a nation and its economic journey. The 1 Rand coin was first introduced in 1961 when South Africa adopted a decimal currency system. By 1965, the coin had already become an important part of daily life, representing stability and growth in the country's economy. The 1965 1 Rand coin was minted during a time when South Africa was going through significant political and economic changes. This makes the coin not only valuable in terms of money, but also rich in historical importance. This coin was struck using high-quality silver, which adds to its appeal among collectors. The silver composition gives it a beautiful shine and durability that has helped many examples survive in excellent condition. That on the obverse side of the coin, you will find a detailed portrait that represents the authority of the nation at the time. The design reflects both elegance and power, symbolizing the country's identity. The reverse side of the 1965 1 Rand coin features a graceful springbok antelope, one of South Africa's most iconic national symbols. The springbok represents speed, grace, and natural beauty. The craftsmanship of this coin is truly impressive. From the fine detailing of the animal to the clear inscriptions, every element shows the skill of the minting process used during that era. Collectors around the world admire the 1965 1 Rand coin not only for its design, but also for its limited availability in high-grade condition. Coins that are well preserved are especially sought after. Another factor that adds to its desirability is its age. Being over half a century old, the coin carries a sense of nostalgia and historical depth that modern coins often lack. The coin's weight and silver purity also play a role in its appeal. Precious metal coins tend to maintain intrinsic value, making them attractive both to collectors and investors. Over the years, many of these coins have been lost, melted, or damaged. This has reduced the number of surviving pieces, increasing the rarity of well-preserved examples. Condition is a key factor when it comes to determining the value of this coin. Coins in mint or near-mint condition can command significantly higher prices than war examples. Now let's talk about the value of this incredible coin. In rare cases, a perfectly preserved 1965 South Africa 1 Rand coin has been estimated to reach a value of up to $1.2 million, depending on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. It is important to understand that such high values are usually associated with exceptional specimens. Most coins in circulation condition will have lower market prices that if you're lucky enough to own this coin, it is a good idea to have it professionally graded. Certification can help confirm authenticity and increase buyer confidence. Many collectors search for this coin at auctions, coin shows, and online marketplaces. It continues to attract attention from both beginners and experienced numismatists. Proper storage is essential to maintain the coin's condition. Keeping it in a protective case and avoiding direct handling can help preserve its original quality. This coin 1965 1 Rand coin history is more than just a collectible. It is a piece of history that reflects a specific time in South Africa's journey as a nation. For those who love coin collecting, this coin represents an exciting opportunity to own something truly meaningful and potentially valuable. Thank you for watching Mystery Coins TV. If you enjoyed learning about this rare 1965 1 Rand coin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories from around the world.